damn you again, man. 3.75. A Whopper Jr. is a pretty decent snack burger. And I'll give you this, Burger King. You are far easier to find than a Wendy's. A Wendy's and a Harvey's, especially on the island of Montreal, is a much rarer thing than any of these other burger joints. So as far as ease of accessibility, Whopper Jr., you're pretty high up there. Good for you. And finally, with the highest score of all, a cumulative 4.5.
Ooh.
My girl. Wendy's. With the Wendy's bacon cheeseburger.
Yep, I didn't see that coming.
You know what? I didn't expect it, and I guess I had set my my expectations a little low. And I'm a big fan of Wendy's. I've waxed poetic about Wendy before, and I thought maybe you wouldn't enjoy. There was lettuce and tomato in that burger. Did you even pick it out?
I ate a little bit of it. I picked most of it out.
I figured that was really going to hurt its score. And you dressed the Harvey's burger yourself, so that would maybe increase its score for you, and it did decently well.
Yeah.
But there's just no denying Wendy.
Yeah.
Harder to find, a little bit rarer, a little bit more of a diamond in the rough, so to speak. But unless you're outside of Montreal, if you're in Ontario, any Tim Hortons apparently has one inside of it. But Wendy's, just the top snack burger. I remember the last time we went to Wendy's together to review it back on episode 10, 15 weeks ago, that we got a regular burger, and I got this just to see. And I could not stop singing the praises of their value menu burger. And here we are 15 weeks later. Nothing has changed. I still love that burger.
Wow, you got a lot to say about it. I'm thinking when I'm thinking of this burger, I'm just thinking you let yourself go. You let yourself be held, be cradled by the ghost of Dave Thomas, and he feeds you that burger. I mean, you're probably doing the legwork, but
of the chewing?
Well, he's not chewing for you, and you're physically picking up the burger, but
I mean, you had to go into the establishment to get it.
All right, there's a lot of work you got to do if you want a burger, but it's nothing compared to the work that Dave Thomas did.
Since he was a boy.
10 years old?
I think it was 8.
Jesus. He put a lot of his own blood and sweat.
A lifetime of effort into producing this burger.
No.
And I can't believe I gotta say it again. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Nothing compares to you.
Now, on to part 2 of our show.
We are 50 minutes into this show.
50?
50, yeah. Have you looked at that?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a good thing that I don't have that much to say about Good Burger. Wow, we did 50 fucking minutes. Holy shit.
I thought this was going to be like 20 minutes.
Me too. Now, Matthew.
Yeah.
We're on to our feature presentation, so to speak, where we are discussing the film Good Burger. Matthew, you took so many notes.
Not as many as I
wanted to do this for the show. Why did you bring a Good Burger to us today?
Well, I wanted to see if Good Burger could live up to its name and get a 7 out of 10 on our rating scale.
On our burger rating scale.
Yeah. And, I just want to preface all this by saying if you have not seen Good Burger, go out, watch that movie. Probably $5 in a Walmart bin.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's put this online or torrenting it. Give me a call.
It may be on Netflix for all I know.
Maybe. Give me a call. I'll lend you my copy of Good Burger. DVD.
I really highly doubt that there's anywhere that would charge more than $5 for this movie.
You can't. I don't think in good conscience charge more than that. Now I want to say, this is a quote from the Kids News Network,
Oh boy.
written on the back here.
The the real seal of quality right there when it comes to journalism.
The prestigious KNN. Good Burger rocks with good fun and rolls with a lot of laughs. Now,
The movie rolls?
yeah, they emphasize rocks and rolls. So Good Burger rocks with good fun and rolls with a lot of laughs.
That barely makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's not great. Let me see. Anything else I can get out of here? 60-second preview says, a very funny movie.
What the hell's 60-second preview?
I don't know, but like that's a lame quote, and they put that on the cover.
Let's see that. Oh, you forgot about the 4 stars. 4 stars, a very funny movie.
Yeah, but 4 stars out of what?
I really
don't even know what
question.
60-second
I really
preview is.
question what 60-second preview is and their integrity.
Yeah.
If they gave this 4 stars.
So it seems like right off the bat, you're letting the world know that you do not think Good Burger was a good movie.
No, I don't.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the plot of this film.
I mean, right off the bat, I was kind of. The movie starts with a dream sequence
Yes, let's talk
in
about
which
that.
Kells,
Yeah.
who's basically the star of the movie,
He plays Ed.
plays a goddamn idiot.
Ed,
Ed, a goddamn idiot. Who, the movie starts with him dreaming that he is at work at Good Burger, and then someone wants to buy a burger, and he's dreaming that the burgers have come to life, and they don't want to be eaten. They want to stay with him. And then he falls into a hole and wakes up, and he's at home. That was all a dream. The burgers are not living. But while we were still in that dream, I was thinking, Matthew, what have you gotten us into? What the hell is this movie? He wakes up, he takes a shower in his uniform, and then basically proceeds to act like a damn fool for the rest of the movie.
No, that is the premise. And now this dream sequence, while at first kind of sets the stage, this is going to be not the highest brow of humor.
That's true.
Some kind of strange and really not my kind of film, but
it is the weirdest thing that happened in the movie, basically.
probably yeah. But it also upon reflection, this dream sequence, it's pretty deep because he. I'm going to be jumping around a little bit, but just talk about the dream sequence. He is dreaming about being at work. He's dreaming that these burgers love him. They don't want him to leave. They're saying, "We love you, Ed." Mm-hmm. And then he flies up with them. They invite him to fly with him.
That's true. That's true.
Right before the ground disappears beneath him, and he is sucked into this pit, this hole, despair, probably loneliness, because he has nobody in his life
Except these burgers who
except
love
these
him.
burgers, these fictional characters in his mind, this food product that he has envisioned to be his friend, to be his family. Because at no point in this film did we hear anything about his family. We heard a little bit.
All we heard was that he gets to see his dad every day.
Yet he does not remember what his dad
looks like. But that's because he's a damn fool.
That's true. But he was so later on in the movie, we find out that he is so desperate for friendship that he is willing to let people walk all over him. And I don't think all of that is just him being dumb. I think some of that is just he doesn't care about money. He doesn't care about the things in life that others might. He just wants love and to be
love and friendship.
Yeah.
And I will say that upon reflection of that early dream sequence, it does represent quite a bit in that movie. There is a certain logic to that. I'll give you that.
But then we go right from that to his alarm going. He grabs it and goes, a clock. And then you're like, okay, you're dumb again.
Yeah.
And
this is the type of humor we're going to deal with for the next hour and change.
Yeah. So on his way to work, we noticed, Sebastian, I don't know if you agree with me, but did he not lynch a little white girl?
Well, he got her caught up in a skipping rope and then dragged her for some time.
Yeah.
He also accidentally kidnapped a baby, switched it out with a basketball. The baby got shot through a hoop and remarkably was caught underneath.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, a lot of pretty bad things happened, but not too bad for us to dislike this character. He's just obviously a goofy level klutz.
Yeah. It's a bumbling idiot with very little redeeming qualities, I think. Though you have to try to like him, because if you...
Because he's the main character of the film.
Yeah. And if you, like you decided, I think, very early on, you were not on board with his shenanigans and his antics. And,
No.
And I think it may have soured your enjoyment of the movie.
It absolutely did. The main character ruined this movie for me. Because Kenan Thompson is the second main character of this movie. And he's kind of a two-faced, conniving, selfish jerk. But I still liked him better.
Well,
because at least he wasn't such a goddamn idiot.
Yeah. No, that's true. I don't... his whole story, Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell, their characters in this movie, Dexter and Ed, did not meet each other prior to this incident that happens very early on in the movie. Because we open with Dexter in class, last day of school, and...
his teacher, Sinbad.
Yeah. Not the very same Sinbad. I don't know if he has a last name.
No, he's just Sinbad.
He's like
the big stand-up comedian Sinbad. I've seen him live. Yeah. He was really enjoyable live. Did great crowd work.
Yeah, but I think they got him in the movie and they're like, we're gonna make him as ridiculous as possible. We're gonna give him the weird. He's gonna look like a clown. Can we make Sinbad look like a clown without him realizing that he looks like a clown?
No, I think he probably realized it. He had a big silly afro, wore really silly clothes, mind you.
Crazy thick goggle glasses.
Aside from those glasses and the afro, it's hard to tell the difference because Sinbad always was known for wearing such a colorful, sort of ludicrous outfits.
Yeah,
It was the early '90s though, so that is basically how everyone dressed. Mind you, this came out in '97, but Sinbad made his name in the early '90s.
I mean, he's kind of a one character fits all type of actor, right? Like I don't know anything that he isn't Sinbad. Where at some point he's going to talk about being black. In the way he does, I think he made a few comments about that at some point when his car was crashed into. We're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit here, but he said he would hate to send another black man to jail. Hate to send a black man to jail, but he was ready to do it.
And he had a reason, because Kenan stole his mom's car, crashed into his teacher Sinbad, and did not have a driver's license, definitely didn't have insurance.
Didn't have a driver's license. That's
Sinbad
insane.
would have been well within his rights to call the police and let poor young Kenan go to jail.
As his teacher too, I think that he is probably even breaking some laws by not reporting him to the police.
I think you're probably right. He's trying to be very, very forgiving and nice to Kenan, but questionable.
But Good Burger, the movie, paints him as one of the villains of this, being that he is the one that ruins Dexter's summer.
Yeah, exactly. And throughout the movie, bad things happen to him, and we're supposed to garner a little bit of joy from it. But honestly, every time he appeared on screen, I basically chuckled a bit because he brought a great physical comedy to this poorly written movie. He didn't have much to work with, but he was just amusing by being Sinbad. And some of the biggest laughs of the movie were me just reacting to like Sinbad in a leopard print a robe going out to check his mailbox, and it was just the way he moved was so humorous. I guess I'm revealing myself to be a fan of Sinbad, much to my surprise.
Well, if you're given what you're given in this movie, you gotta pick someone to root for. And,
that's true. That's true.
You've chosen Sinbad,
the evident villain.
Yeah.
Or one of them. There's a much worse villain.
Yes, pretty much anyone who works at the what is the name of this other place?
Mondo Burger.
Opening right
Good
across.
Burger's, Good Burger's brand new rival that opened up across the street. Mondo Burger seems to be run by a bunch of 80s style movie villains, douchebags who would be in polos in other situations, but in this burger restaurant, for some reason, they all wear not breathing, weird colored, shiny pleather uniforms.
Yeah,
that look terrible for working in a kitchen.
You mentioned they were these strange militaristic uniforms.
Yes.
And also the way that they were yelling and
Yeah,
ordering
they'd
them
be-
to